Hello there. Hang on, it's a bit loud still. There we go. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? What an amazing track this is. It is Crypt of the Necro Dancer, something I never played myself, but I love this track so much. It's so good. Anyway, welcome in. We'll be doing something a little special tonight. Probably no video games tonight. Hello Yoshi, welcome in. Happy New Year, hell yeah. Oh, there's the new emote as well. How you doing, Yoshi? I also made some changes to an already existing emote. I'm not sure if you can even see the differences, but this one has been remade from scratch. It's a little bit smoother now, and the ears move and stuff, so yeah, that's something I worked on today, actually. Tipu Pow 2.0. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy 2023. Let's hope that this year will be not awful. At the very least. Hello, Velvet. Welcome in. Happy Mottis year. Well, if you want to call it that, then yeah. The ear movements jumped out at me. Yeah. I added some slight touches to it. Also made it like, I doubled the frame rate of the original, because the original was very blocky. So I made it, I was like, man. I was comparing the Choo-Choo new Pug emote and the Pow emote. I was like, man, that looks kind of... God, I gotta do something about the old one. Oof. And I did, so yeah. The ears are cute, thank you. I can't see them, but I'm joking. Pretty good, thank you. Just finished playing through Dishonored again. I played it back when it first came out. I tried to play that, I couldn't get into it. I'm not a huge sneaking game person, I'll be honest. But I tried to get into it. I think it was free. I got it from someone on the Xbox, and I tried to get into it, but I just wasn't enjoying it too much. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Tonight I'll be making a tier list of all the games I played this year, and here they are. All the main ones, at least. I included Mega Man Maker here too, even though technically that's not a game. And I included a few games from the Spook Week, like the Mortuary Assistant and Help Wanted, the FNAF game. But not all of them, because I played so many games on the Halloween week, and most of them were like short. So just the main good ones, the main big ones. I love sneaking. Oh, you mean sneaking games? Just came back from a sea swim, exhausted now. Aww. Well, you can take a load off, just rest, and we'll have a chill time here. Curious to try a high chaos run, see what it's like to just go nuts with all the abilities. Is there like something where you don't even sneak? Hang on. I have some music ready. I don't know what kind of music should we listen to. I have, like we can, oh yeah, actually let's start with something chill. Let's do, I guess, the Lest soundtrack. Why not? Very, maybe a little bit too, because it's a 1 minute track, it's okay. Very emotional music. The sneaking is basically optional. Yeah, I mean, that's what they say, yeah, but at the same time it is a sneaking game, so any game that is quote-unquote sneaking game and has it's optional, I don't trust the combat being like exceptionally well. I don't expect them to put a lot of focus on the action, at least not as much as they would have if it was a full action game, is what I'm trying to say. So when it comes to sneaking games, I usually try to... Fuck! Chill! Whoops, that's the wrong list. Hold on. Yo. What was that? Chill. This was meant to be a chill soundtrack to listen to. Hello, Taylor. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Hello, hello. Understandable, the action felt fine to me when I engaged it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the game, so I might be wrong. I probably am, but it's just the feeling I get. If it's a stealth game, I feel like I should be using the stealth in that game, otherwise I'll be missing out. This is more like it. Let me just lower my end a little bit. Good. That jump scare, yeah. Happy New Year, Tay. Yeah. Happy 2023. Anyway, here's all the games I played. They are in order that I played them in. At least I think they are. I think I put them in order. Pretty close at least. So yeah, I've never done a tier list like this before on stream. I didn't want to use the numbers because I think they're kind of arbitrary. So instead, this makes it way easier to actually rank the games when it's like text, for me at least. Anyway, let's start. First game, Hollow Knight. Apparently I played Hollow Knight on January. That was a replay, so I can't really rank. Should I rank my original playthrough, or I can't remember that one. So instead I'm gonna rank just the replay, and on the replay that I did on stream, I did pretty much everything I could. I did Pantheons, like I got 112%, or however much it was. Also kitty cats are here too, by the way. Say hi to kitty cats. Hell yeah. We have two, that's the stream I found you. Oh yeah, nice. We have two animated kitty emotes now. Hang on 1 second. Oh, there you go, you got it. Thank you, Yoshi. It looks like Choo-Choo is pogging at Tipu's ninja skills. That's great. Anyway, Hollow Knight, I loved it. I don't think I would consider it a masterpiece though. It's really close though. It's gonna be here for sure at the very least. But a masterpiece? It's funny that Hollow Knight, I can't think of a single bad thing about the game, but I still feel like it's somehow lacking. I think it's a little bit, it's a very safe game. It didn't take a lot of risks when it comes to gameplay or well, anything really. Which is probably why I feel like it's not gonna make it to the top. It's a very, very standard Metroidvania when you think about it. Very standard and basic. But what it does, it is clean AF. It is so clean and well designed, and everything is just good. But nothing particularly special there, I feel like, which is why it's not gonna make it. Hello Clay, welcome in. How you doing? Friendship with Clay Tsunami ended. Pouting Yoshi is my new best friend. Well, there you go. Not a good way to start the year. Well, not for you. Yoshi might like. Mottis switched gears for 2023, I guess. Huh? All right. But Yoshi is like, oh, okay, well, sure. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna put this here for now. The forest, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. But I think 75% of my enjoyment of forest came from playing with Salemba. That was so much fun. Just playing a game with someone fun like Salemba is just, it's good. I don't think I would have enjoyed this game if I played it alone. Actually, I wouldn't have liked it at all, I think. But the co-op experience was a lot of fun, even if it had its ups and downs. But there's so much here that I feel like is a problem. It feels like the thing about Forest is that it feels like every mechanic in the game is unfinished. Every single mechanic seems like they had a good idea, but then they left it and moved on to another good idea and left it, and so on. So the whole game is compiled of these ideas that are almost good, but unfinished. Like the death mechanic. You die, you drop your gear. Everything, you drop everything. So you have to go back to get that loot back. That makes sense, right? Except you can just load your game and you get it back. Okay, so why does the body get dropped there then when you can just load the game? Like, it's a cool mechanic, but it's pointless because you can just load the game. Now, we didn't know that, thankfully, so we actually had to try to get back the stuff we lost in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. But again, that mechanic is good if they would have fine-tuned it a little bit. I feel like something where you drop your crafting items, like the stuff you collect, like leaves and things like that, like sticks, gets dropped, but your quest items like the climbing gear, the bags you craft, all the permanent stuff, permanent upgrades stay with you even if you die, and you respawn with them, but you have no crafting mats. They're on the body. So you have a choice. Do I want to leave the body there and start gathering my stuff again, or do I want to go back down there and maybe get the stuff back? It's now an actual, like, you have to like think and should I do it? You know, it's actually a gameplay mechanic. Something like that. And the loot spawning back in caves is so weird. You leave a cave, you come back, all the stuff is back. Like, that's another thing that feels like should have been finished. Like, maybe have a timer on them, or another system where you have to loot a different dungeon, cave, and then go back and it's back. But it's weird that you just leave and come back. Feels like something they just added, forgot about, and then it just ends up in the final game. You know, stuff like that. That's why I think it's gonna be just fine. Even though, man, I'm a bit biased because Salemba made that game so much more fun. I'm gonna put it in good, but it's gonna be on the tail end of good. You played Pony Island? Yes, I did. I think that was a one-stream game. Hello, Wood, welcome in. So many good clips from that. Yeah. And did Salemba make the video from that? I can't remember. And I missed it. That was a while back, like during summertime, I guess. You can find the VOD. You can find it on my YouTube too if you want to. It wasn't my first playthrough. Sorry, it is my first playthrough, but I had seen a playthrough on YouTube years and years ago, so I kinda knew there was something going on there, but as it turned out, I remembered very little from the game when I played it, so that was a good thing. I was going pretty good. We're ranking all the games I played this year. Last year. No, not this year. Last year, yeah. Anyway, I think Forest is good, but barely good. It would be here if it was... It might be down here if it was solo, but Salemba made it way better. Playing with Salemba, I mean. I'll be back later? Okay. Happy New Year. Same to you, buddy. Control. I liked Control. Again, it has... Like, it's weird because all of the things I want to complain about Control are kind of supposed to be. Like, the biggest problem is the confusion of the whole game. When you start playing Control, you have no idea what you're doing. And normally, yeah, I like that. I like that idea. That you kind of play the game and figure things out slowly. I like that idea. But the way Control does it is so confusing in the beginning. It really feels like you're missing... You skipped a prologue, basically. That's what the game makes you feel like. Instead of feeling like, ooh, mystery, let's solve this. It makes you feel like, wait, hang on, did I skip something? Wait, hold on, pause. Alt tab, internet, Google, did I miss something? You know, that kind of breaks the whole flow of the game. I didn't do it myself because chat told me that it's meant to start like this. I was like, okay. But that kind of takes you out of the game because you really feel like you're supposed to, like there's a cutscene you skipped or something. And that's just the beginning, yeah, but it's still so weird. Like the way the characters act in general is kind of off in the beginning. Like you're supposed to relate with the main character, but you can't because clearly they know something you don't. It's in a weird spot. Overall though, the action was good. Surprisingly fun. And the DLCs were kind of shite. Not shite, they were kind of dull, kind of boring. I think the DLCs kind of... This game kind of overstayed its welcome. It's a little bit too long, I feel like, which is why it's just good. It's good. It's a good game. Not amazing, but it's good. Also, it's the best damn SCP game I've ever played. And probably ever will play, so there's that. My favorite part of Control was when your light fell down IRL. Yeah, that clip. I remember that. Hang on a second, let me do something here. Oh wait, no, I can do it in this scene right here, actually. Oh, that's too much light. I don't want to be like... Yeah. I think that's okay. Yeah, there's the clip. There's the clip. Yeah, control is good. I enjoyed it. The SCP stuff was so fascinating. Happy game. This is something I think you recommended me this game. It's a puzzle game. I had a good time with it. I think it was a one-stream game too. So, hang on. Let me think about my time with the game. I don't think it's oh god, it's pretty close to being incredible though. This is a hard one. It was very creepy, very scary and creepy. But the whole game feels like a blur. Would I rather play The Forest or Happy Game right now if I had to choose? I think I would actually replay Happy Game, so it's gonna take the spot here somewhere. If I can't decide how good a game is, I'm just gonna think to myself, like, which game would I play right now? And I feel like I would replay Happy Game. I'm gonna put it there. I think that's a good spot. Oh, Blaster Master 03. Oh boy. I loved the first one. Second one went kinda crazy. With the plantits. The plant booba. Don't ask. Don't question it. If you know, you know. The third game went like super crazy on the anime side and epic storyline event stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of. I played these games for the gameplay, not the story, which make this, I think, meh or fine. The gameplay is still solid. This has the best gameplay of any of the Blaster Master Zero games, easily, so it's gonna be here. Salfeet. Wait, what? Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine game, yeah. Castlevania, Area of Sorrow. Area of Sorrow. What is this music? Oh, this is the end of the track. Don't remember much about this game, I'll be honest. Let me Google some pictures. God, this music. Screenshot. I'm just going on a memory lane here quickly. Remind myself what the game was like. Oh yeah, it's coming back. Good. Did you see Clay's comment about your stream title? Did I? No, I didn't. Hold on. Title is a bit off. What do you mean? What is a little bit off? What's going on? Can you elaborate? No, my title seems to be okay. I think. Unless I'm missing something. Are you talking about the stream overlay title or what? What are you talking about? I'm confused now. It says 2023. Wait, what says what now? I see 2022 up there. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, thank you, Q. Holy crap. Ah, I see now. Thank you. I see now. You're correct. It was wrong. My bad. Okay, fixed. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. Would have been funny if there were no games on Mottis beta. You know? No. Mot blind. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I do have streamer blindness as a tag, so there it is. Anyway, let's keep going. How are you doing, Q, by the way? Yeah, Castlevania. I don't remember much about the game. I had a good time with it, though. Definitely would play it over Forest right now. Definitely would play it over Happy Game right now. And Control. But that's because I don't remember it too well. It's here though. I'll place it here because I think I had a pretty good time with it. It's a basic Metroidvania, Castlevania game, but it's a good one. Rank your chatters. He would be top of for cutest, yeah. We have like awards, viewer awards. Saints and Sinners. That's a VR game I played. Walking Dead VR game. I think I'm gonna put it into just fine because the game had a lot of issues. Now, granted, a lot of those issues are because I'm a dumbass and I didn't know how the game worked until, like, by the second stream. It is pretty good though. I'm gonna definitely rank it above Blaster Master Zero. The game was okay. It had its problems. I remember having a lot of frustrations with the game. Mainly about getting resources and losing them and then trying to get them back, but I lost more resources while I'm trying to get more back, and farming and stuff like that. So it's fine. It's just fine. Want to rank my favorite redeems in 2022? Dual redeem straight to the top. Yeah. Speaking of those, by the way, they're on sale, but on cooldown right now. But they are on sale today. Both Doodle and the Kitty. Snack time. Love your compliment redeem. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that too. I just kind of never redeem anything on other people's streams. I don't know why. I just don't. I like saving up points. Anyway, Dark Souls randomized. Oh boy! Definitely up here. Not a masterpiece, but man, it's up here. I had so much fun with Dark Souls randomized. I can't even put it into words how much fun that was. And that... Oh, hello, Burma, welcome in. Barma, sorry. Forest is the correct place. I struggle with the snap function for building. Forest, yeah, I had a lot of problems. I already talked about this, but I feel like Forest is still unfinished. Very unfinished game. And if they just finished all the little gameplay mechanics they had, it would be freaking good. Only reason it's good and not fine or meh is because I played it with Salemba, and that elevated the experience to like up here almost. Okay, more like here, but still. Good morning, hello, happy 2023. I can't come to the phone right now, God, oh, hey, nice. But yeah, Dark Souls randomized. That's not only is it Dark Souls randomized a lot of fun, but it's so easy to stream. That's the easiest game I've ever streamed, because there's constantly new things to react to. Every single time you turn a corner, you don't know what kind of bullshit you're gonna see, and you can react to it. And every single time you find a new shopkeeper, you can there's new insane stuff at his. Like, you get excited about it, and that's a good thing for a streamer and stuff like that. It's very easy to stream. It was so much fun, and I'm gonna do another run at some point for sure. And I love the way my run actually felt like so perfect. Like all the pieces and stuff, it felt so perfect. It felt like a different game entirely. But in a good way. And I wonder if I ever do a second run, if it's gonna be as good as that one was. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do one this year as well. Elden Ring. Oh boy, did I play it? Oh my god, that's so early. Well, it's gonna be up there. No, spoilers. Elden Ring is basically a dream game for me. It ticks all the boxes for why I like gaming. Myself. I'm not saying it's the perfect game. I'm saying it's the perfect game for me. Elden Ring hype, yeah. For me, it ticks all the boxes. First of all, the exploration is 10 out of 10. I love games games that are fun to explore. A lot of games are open world, but they're just kind of dull to explore. Elden Ring makes it really fun to actually get to every nook and cranny and find all the secret stuff and the caves and stuff, and you can find so much cool things. So exploration 10 out of 10. Challenging game. I love challenging games. You know me. I play retro games. FromSoft. It has that little sprinkle of FromSoftness to it that can't even be put to words. That I love personally. Also, atmosphere. The Dark Souls atmosphere is there, which is like it's just perfect game for me personally. Only complaint I have about the game is that it's a little bit too long, and by a little bit I mean way too long. And as a result, a lot of the content gets spread kind of thin, repeat bosses, kind of pointless rewards for some mini bosses, like you get the arterial leaf and you're like, oh well, never mind. So that's the only complaint I have, but it's not enough to remove it from the masterpiece status, to me at least. When the only complaint I have about a game that it's too long, it's pretty good then. While I've got people who played it here. I got Elden Ring recently. Would you recommend using a controller? Controller 100%. There is, in my opinion, zero reason to ever use a keyboard and mouse for a FromSoft game. You don't gain anything from using a keyboard and mouse for those games. In fact, you lose something. You won't get the 360 movement, and you can't roll into 360 different directions on a keyboard, but you can on a mouse. I like controller better. Yeah, I think it's way better. I played with controller, could never play a Souls game with a keyboard and mouse. Yeah, big props if you do. That's real gamer stuff right there. Yeah, yeah, true. The game really doesn't need a mouse unless you go into first person and shoot with a bow. But even then, I think controller does just fine. It's not like you can do headshots, I think. I don't know, actually. I've never used bows, so what do I know? But yeah, it's up there. One of my favorite games of all time right now, and definitely my game of the year, potentially game of the year. It is my game of the year, I think. Henry Stickmin collection. It was okay. It was okay. I had some good laughs. But it got kind of boring. Once you get the idea what you're supposed to do, it's just basically just trying to get through all the endings. Click. Let's see this one. Let's see that one. Let's see. And the novelty kind of wears off. I think this game was a lot better back in the day, during Newgrounds days, when they released all of them in like episodic content, like one part now, then another part like a few months later, and so on. So people got the dosage of Henry Stickmin in smaller dosages, and I feel like it could work like that very well. But playing this whole thing in like 2 streams, I think it was a bit too much, and it's okay though. I like it though. It's fine. Black Mesa. I had so many good moments and so many good clips from Black Mesa. My game of the year was Death's Door. I still can't stop thinking about it. Loved it so much. Yeah, that's great. I don't have it here because I played it last year, but it's a good game. It's extremely polished game. Like the polish in that game is unparalleled. Everything just feels good, sounds good. It doesn't really break the mold. It's kind of standard game, but it's unreal how polished that game is. And the ending, oh boy, if you I've talked about the ending. It's a bit of a spoiler, but it's really hard to talk about. And even if you haven't played a certain other game before Death's Door, you don't get it. And I don't want to... The only way to actually... the only way to experience the quote-unquote spoiler or the twist is if you've played a certain other game before and then you play Death's Door. But if I mention what games those are, it's kind of a spoiler already. So you have to kind of do that by default without anyone telling you to do that, which I did personally. That's why my mind was blown about the ending of Death's Door. Oh, this is a good track, by the way. This is the hotel. Wait, no, it's not. It's the intro to the hotel level, I think. Anyway, Black Mesa. I had so much fun, good clips, a lot of fun. Should I put it into incredible or good? I think it's pretty damn close to incredible. It's so good. It's such a good remake of an old classic. I can't I can't find a lot of complaints about it. They remade Xen entirely, which is the final area. Never played the original, by the way, so I don't have a lot of points of reference. Like, I can't compare it to the original too much. But I'm gonna put it here. Incredible, but last spot. You don't have Inscription. It was last year. Hello, Red. Welcome in. It was last year, Inscription, sadly. That was my game of the year last year, 100%. If I had Inscription here, it would be up here. Definitely up here. Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe. Either fine or meh. I'll put it at fine. I'll be honest, I got really tired of the bucket jokes in Ultra Deluxe. Oh, this is the one. I like this track. I got really tired of the bucket stuff. I swear to God, I was thinking, like, if I hear the word bucket one more time, I'm gonna throw my PC out the window. No, not quite, but it got really kind of repetitive and annoying. There's a lot of stuff I missed that I didn't do in this game because I just never went back to it. It's fine though. It was really fun at first when you unlock the new stuff and you start seeing new stuff. Oh my god, but once you realize what you're actually doing, it's like, it's okay. Nothing really groundbreaking. Just some meta humor in it. You know. Had some good time with it though. I've bought Inscription. I can't wait to play that one. Yeah, that's great. I love Inscription. By the way, Taylor, I don't know how much you know about Inscription, but the less you know about the game, the better. That's all I'm gonna say. Literally, the less you know before you play the game, the better. That already is a bit of a spoiler in some ways, but just trust me. I went into it blind. And that's why it is my favorite game of last year. Strictly before I went into it blind. Pony Island. I don't remember much about this game. I remember... Let me check out some screenshots to refresh my memory. It was a one-stream game. Oh yeah, you go on a map and you shoot lasers and jump. Right. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. That's all I needed. Hello Corker, welcome in. I know nothing about everything, so perfect. Nice, excellent. Oi oi, hello. I think it's somewhere on the good area. Almost incredible. It's so close to being incredible. Is it better than Control? No. Better than Happy Game? Yes. I think that's the perfect spot for it. Right there. Middle range of good. Oh boy, Shovel Knight. Oh god, I love this game. That was such a fun game, though it did kind of overstay its welcome as well, but that's because it had the DLCs and I played all of them in a row. The basic game was tons of fun. The first DLC was kind of boring because you basically go through the same levels, but the other two DLCs were phenomenal, both of them, especially the King one with the card game. I loved this game so much, and a lot of good memories, and it's gonna be... I think it's better than Black Mesa, if only a little bit. Definitely, yeah, up here. Yeah, that's a good spot. A lot of platforming, and like I said, the last DLC they made was really freaking good. It was so good. The mechanics with the King, the movement mechanics, excellent. The card game was so much fun, even though it was probably kind of boring to watch, but still it was great. Hello Satch and welcome in. We're doing a ranking of all the games I played in 2022. Also, if you guys missed it, I remade an emote. Also, I don't think Sachin saw this yet, but where's the where? This one's now animated. Oh yeah, there we go. Also, also this one is now remade completely from scratch. Well, not from scratch. I used the original files, but I made it a lot smoother and I made the ears move. So, how you doing, Sachin? How was 2023? I mean, I already asked that at Endolize, but hope we had a good one. Anyway, Visage. Visage has its problems, definitely, but it is still one of the best horror games I've played all year. It's just good though. A lot of good games, not incredible ones, but... Fine? Is it fine or good? I feel like it has too many problems for it to be good. The fact that you get lost so much, and the developers clearly didn't think about that, because then you get caught by the ghost like 50 times in a row trying to figure out where to go. And you're like, again I get caught. Instead of being like scary anymore, it's just frustrating when you don't know where to go. I had a lot of annoyances with this game, so it's definitely up down here somewhere. Definitely better than Blaster Master. Is it better than Saints and Sinners? I think it's about the same actually. These both games are both like, they have a lot of good going for them, but they ruined it with certain mechanics and issues. I think I still think this is better, if only slightly so. Had some kebab and now donuts, nice. I had some meat pastries just now with coffee. That was good. Oh boy, Tunic. Right there, that's a good spot for Tunic. I fucking love Tunic. I was obsessed by Tunic for a while. That is one of the smartest games I've ever played. I don't even play puzzle games too much. Jauheli ja pastia, yeah, yeah, exactly. I had some egg that I you know, put on them, you know, and stuff like that, so they were like really good. But yeah, Tunic. God, I love the game. I did everything that I could in the game. I mean, not everything, but like 95%. And solving the puzzles in Tunic was so much fun. I had so many mind-blown moments in Tunic. Like once I realized something, like, oh my god, that's how it works. Like I said, I don't play puzzle games, so finding a puzzle game that really resonated with me is kind of rare. And then it does it in such a phenomenal way where it gets a top spot on my list almost. That's something. There's no dialogue in this game, almost. I mean, there is, but it's all visual visual messages. And the manual mechanic, where you find pages of the manual as you play, is something I've never seen before, and it works. It's amazing. There's so many things you can do in the game. This is a small spoiler, I guess. There's so many things in Tunic you can do in the beginning of the game that you don't know about, but you can do them. You can do them right from the start. You just don't know about them. Then you find the manual that tells you, the page. By the way, if you press this button with this button, this happens. Oh, let me try that. It works. Oh shit. Stuff like that. And that just keeps happening and throughout the whole game, and it's so much fun solving the puzzles. I had so much fun. I had pen and paper. I drew a bunch of stuff on paper, writing down stuff, and it was just a good time. This game is phenomenal. If you like puzzle games, this is incredible. Ender Lilies. I think it was okay. I think it's gonna be on the fine spectrum. Kind of forgettable, to be honest. Or good. Maybe at the tail end of the good category. I remember getting lost. Well, not getting lost, but I remember having a lot of trouble with the map. That took a lot of the fun out of it. And a lot of the fighting was kind of repetitive. The final boss was pretty damn baller, though. The final boss is great. The optional ending boss. I think it's still better than... Man, no. Forest is definitely better, I think, than this game. But again, Forest is kind of for Forest I'm kind of biased because I played it with Salemba. Non-boss was goated though. Non-boss. Oh, I can't remember too well. In the crypts. I have a very faint memory of that one, yeah. Like the big... yeah. This whole game kind of feels like a blur. I feel like if they had better map, and if they had the map more segmented into separate areas, I mean it was, but if you look at the map, it's very unclear like what area is what. Like it felt like a big pile of rooms, the whole map. It was hard to say when one biome begins and when one ends. So my biggest problem with the game was the map, and it was one hell of a problem. I think it's gonna be fine, but at the very end of fine. I mean, in the first spot. Hello, Exan. Which game are we talking about? Ender Lilies. It's fine. Didn't really break any molds or any boundaries. But kind of basic Metroidvania. The spirit system was great though. That was fun. I think it's fine. It's a fun game. Not bad. How are you doing, Exan? Welcome in. Stray, too short. Good game, but too short. Somewhere on the good... what do you call these? Tiers? Good tier, yeah, good tier. God, this is getting difficult with so many games. Hope you had a good year, Exan. I hope you're all well. Yeah. Same. Stray is a difficult one because I had a lot of fun with it. But it's so basic when it comes to gameplay. It is so basic. Plus the ending should have had like an hour or two more. A little bit. A little bit more. It felt like it kind of ended abruptly. But I do like, and this is a minor spoiler, I do like how the whole game is based around opening a door. Because you know how cats want the door to open for them, you know? So it's kind of fun that the whole game is based around that. I thought about that. It's kind of clever. But I do wish the ending was a little bit longer. Didn't celebrate because I've got a cold or something, but family and I are doing great regardless. Okay, I hope you're cold. I hope you get well soon. Yeah, I didn't really celebrate either. I was looking at my clock on my windows when it rolled over. I was like, yay! And then I went to sleep. Wish exploration had some kind of gameplay mechanic to it. Yeah, this game needed something. Some more exploration and maybe one more mechanic. Like maybe some upgrades or something you can... I don't know, maybe that's too cliche, but... It's really hard to rank this one. I do think it's better than the Forest. Again, for Forest I'm a little bit biased because playing this with Salemba elevates it a bit higher than where it should be. I still think it's a good game though. Stray. I'm gonna put it... I feel like this is a good spot. It's still such a well done game, overall. Just a couple of little problems. Just as my throat thing was going away, I got a cold. Oh, Jesus Christ. My throat has been kind of slimy as well. But not too bad. Climbing or tracking gameplay or maybe stealth. Yes, stealth would have been great actually. Would have made sense too. I mean, it had some stealth, but... kinda... non-existent. But yeah, it's still good. Metal Gear Solid. So I never played this as a kid, so this was an interesting experience. Would I put it into Incredible? No. The game is way too jank to put anywhere in Incredible, sadly. It hasn't really aged well. A lot of the mechanics felt very jank. I remember the final boss fight too, where it was just like me running around and trying to find bullshit ways to... I know I think I skipped a mechanic on the final boss. I managed to do it in a way that I wasn't supposed to, but... And a lot of the, like the combat, I mean, I know it's a stealth game, but the combat felt like kind of dumb. Yo, it's getting really difficult. There isn't a lot of mech games, which just means I've been selecting my games pretty well. I still think it's better than Happy Game and Pony Island. Better than Stray, yes, it is. Better than Control though? No. I don't think it is. Control is such a... Control is blocking everyone from passing this point. I'm just placing stuff here right now. Cyberpunk. Ooh, well, it's gonna be... Cyberpunk is fine. God, it's also... It has so many good things and so many bad things about it. 10 out of 10 OST, 10 out of 10 Meryl, 5 out of 10 gameplay. Yeah. I would rank the gameplay a little bit higher myself, but... Because... Yeah, Metal Gear Solid was such a wacky game. I wasn't expecting it to be as wacky as it was. And the wackiness kinda makes it... elevates a little bit, because it was definitely not a boring game. Every time you got to a new area, you were like, what the hell is happening now? Why is this guy's name Deep Throat? Why is this guy zooming onto Meryl's ass with the sniper for no reason? It is such a weird, horny game sometimes, and that's why I love it. That was the major thing that made it go this high on the list. It is just a silly, wacky espionage game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a much better game. Yeah, I've heard that the 3 is the fan favorite. I'm gonna play all of them eventually. Not in a... I might play the second one soon, TM, but I don't know. Cyberpunk, anyway. Cyberpunk is either somewhere here or here. I'm gonna put it into the top of the fine category. Like, mostly, if it didn't have the level scaling issue, not level scaling issue, but if it didn't have the difficulty issue, it would definitely be up here somewhere. But the game was just so easy. Once you get past a certain level, everything becomes like a cakewalk. Then you fight a boss that pretty much destroys you in like 2 hits. You're like, what the hell? I can't beat this guy, excuse me. And then it's back to the normal game, and once again you're just cruising through with no difficulty whatsoever. It was fun though. Stealthing, hacking was a lot of fun. It's at the top of fine. Also, I feel like the open world aspect of Cyberpunk wasn't really there. I treated the map, the open world aspect of it, I treated that as a level select screen. Like, I just picked a location and just went there. I didn't really do much in the overworld because there wasn't much to do. At first I did do stuff there. I found those crime locations where you can like stop a crime. I did those a bunch, which was actually a lot of fun. But in the end I realized that's kind of futile because there were just so many of them. And a lot of the side content feels like kind of tacked on. Storyline is the saving grace of this game. The story was amazing. The main story and the side quest stories too were both great. But it's just fine. Gameplay is number one for me, and in that regard it kind of fails because of the difficulty. House was a very small, tiny indie game. Creepy, scary, spooky game. Very cool idea. I'm gonna rank this kind of high, I think. I can't think of much faults for this game. It is such a small package of good shit. Small, tiny game, but it's packed to the brim with... Like, it has a mechanic where time loops over and over again, and everything is based on a timer. And it does a lot of things with that mechanic that I like. You can use certain items and stuff for multiple things, but you can't do them on one run, so you do different runs and try different things, and then you realize that if you do this for this item, you don't need the other item for that, so you now have these two items and so on. It's kind of like a spider web of stuff you can play around with. I really like this game. I think it's better than Pony Island. If only... Oh, I think it's better than Stray. Better than Metal Gear though? I don't know, it's hard to say. Man, it's so difficult to compare two games that are so different. I'm gonna put it here. The Mortuary Assistant, I think, is great. I think it goes in the incredible slot. It is, I think, one of the best horror games I've played. But I'm a little bit biased because I'm one of the few weirdos who don't mind jump scares. I actually likes jump scares, and this game has a bunch of them, and they're really good. Watching Endaline play this game was also a lot of fun. Watching him get spooked by the jump scares was so great. But this game has multiple endings. I only got one of them. I might go back and get more, but this game I feel like is the kind of game that you play once. You don't want to do more necessarily because the spooks kind of wear out after a while, so I will always cherish my playthrough, my singular playthrough. Though I did see Endaline do a completely different path, and he unlocked like the cellar and stuff like that, which I never did myself. So I know there's a lot more there, which also makes it a lot better than it has any right to be, basically. Is it better than Black Mesa though? I think so. For me personally, yes it is. I had more fun with this game than Black Mesa. Better than Shovel Knight though? I think so actually. But that's where it kinda stops, yeah. Hello Leaflet, better than Black Mesa, blasphemy. Black Mesa was great. But it was kind of basic game. I mean, it was a basic shooter. But it was good. It's on the incredible tier, so. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you as well. How are you doing? Welcome in. Help Wanted was also great. I like horror games. Help Wanted, I feel like it's also in the incredible tab. It's just great. I can't think of a single fault with this game. If you have a VR headset, you should play this game. This is the only game that actually made me terrified from this whole list. Like, for example, Mortuary Assistant, it's scary as hell, but it didn't make me, like, terrified to play. The spooks got me, I was like, whoa! But I wasn't, like, constantly in a state of fear. Unlike this freaking game, which scared me to the core. I know FNAF is a bit of a meme, but it's still, like, this is, like, primo VR gaming, in my opinion. And part of me kind of wants to go back, because there was a mechanic, or rather, there was a character, a new animatronic, like a ghost glitch animatronic that kept creeping closer. Like behind me, he was like waving at me like that, like a bunny, like a glitched virtual bunny. Kept waving, and he kept coming closer the more I found those coins, I think? No, what do you look for? No, those cassette tapes. If I found them all, I wonder what happens, because that kinda left me on a bit of a cliffhanger. I kinda wanna know what happened. I think it's gonna be up here too. I had a lot more fun with it than Hollow Knight. It's gonna be up here. I love this game so much. Should go back to it at some point. But I only have the hard stuff to be done. Can always go back to it if you're very curious. Yeah, true. The problem is it's a VR game, and setting up VR is always a goddamn pain, which is why I don't really... Which is the only reason why I haven't gone back yet. Yeah, it's still up here though. That surprised me positively. It was one of the spook games I played on my Halloween week. Sekiro Charmless replay. That was also fucking incredible. Again, even though it's a replay. Definitely on this tier. What's that game between Visage and Stickmin? Blaster Master 03. I didn't like the direction it went to. Only reason why it's even on fine is because of the gameplay. But the storyline is just long-winded and annoying and kind of got in the way of things. I like these games because of the gameplay, and I feel like this one has the best gameplay of the trilogy, but still the storyline is kind of annoying. Couldn't just read the title. Yeah, it's a very small. Where was I? Oh yeah, Sekiro. Had way more fun than Black Mesa with it. Way more fun than Shovel Knight. Had way more fun with it than Hollow Knight as well. That was such a fun freaking playthrough. Man, my top is just full of FromSoft games. Yeah, it's gonna be up here. Was it better than Dark Souls Randomized? That's a hard thing to top, so it's gonna be here. Sekiro is damn good, this is very understandable. Yeah, even the replay with Charmless was so much fun. That game, it's just fun. The parrying is, once you get to the flow, it feels so good. No other game makes me feel that way, which is why it's up here. Turning Boy commits tax evasion. This was redeemed by friend B and Do. It was good. Maybe on the tail end of good. It wasn't really about the gameplay, most of it. It was more about exploration and talking to people and appreciating the humor. And the humor is what made it really good. I think it's gonna be the tail end of good. I had a lot of fun with it. It was great, and it has like an infinite roguelike mode at the end too. I think that's DLC or something, but which I didn't play too much, so I can't comment on that, but it was a fun time. Can't complain. There was a lot of good humor and jokes and stuff. Bendy is the only one that's going to be in meh tier. I had high hopes for this one because I played the first game. The first Bendy game. That was like one of the first games I ever streamed, and I had a pretty good time with that back then. But this one doesn't really do anything new. I was expecting something more because it was overwhelmingly positive on Steam, and usually I have had a pretty high success rate of trusting Steam reviews, but this one let me down. It was just more of the same. And not only is it more of the same, but there wasn't really any kind of even like technological advances from the first game. It was just as janky as the first one, which came out like, I don't know, like 5 years ago or something like that. I don't even know when it came out, but I was expecting something new from the sequel, like something, you know, like have a good reason to make a sequel. But there was none. It was just a DLC, extended DLC. But I heard from a friend too about Bendy. Yeah, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but I think it should have. Very janky, very kind of like, very meh. It's very meh. Mega Man Maker, something I've been playing recently. I don't know why I added. This is not really a game, but I still wanted to add this because it's been kind of prominent recently on the stream. I think it's fucking incredible because, man, I love Mega Man. I love Mega Man so much, and being able to make levels and play other people's levels is just godlike. Black Mesa keeps getting pushed back. I'm gonna reorganize this a little bit more. Mega Man Maker better than Shovel Knight. Yes. Better than Mortuary System. That's so difficult to compare. They're so different. Poor Black Mesa. Yeah, I will reshuffle this a little bit, I think. This is so difficult to compare. I think it's about the same tier, I think, these two. Even though they're like so far apart as they possibly can be. It's up here though. No need for reshuffle. I'm thinking about it. I'm seeing if there's anything that stands out as being like wrong. Because Black Mesa was a good game, and I don't have any particular problems with it. But it also doesn't really reinvent the wheel. It just does what it does really well. You just shoot things, basically. It's still incredible though, so that's true, it is incredible. Yeah. So that's the tier list for my games, I guess. Also, don't follow Piero. You can see at the bottom, right here. I had to make a goddamn Twitter account for Hold on a second. I had to make a goddamn Twitter account just to use this goddamn tier maker. Follow Mottis. No, I'm not gonna use that account. I'm gonna delete it once this is done. I don't want a goddamn Twitter account. But this site doesn't let you make tier lists unless you have an account, a Twitter account. Anyway, that's it. I think. Hello, Salemba. What was the handle again? Asking for a friend. No, it's gonna be deleted soon, don't worry. How are you doing, Salemba? How's it going? I want you to know, Salemba, I'm not sure how long you've been lurking, if at all, but I want you to know that the forest is up on good simply because of you. So if I was playing this alone, it would be like down in fine or meh. So you alone elevated up here. Picked up some food. Oh, nice. Been lurking just for like 20 minutes. Okay, yeah. But there's the list. Elden Ring and Tunic are goddamn masterpieces, both. Dark Souls Randomized is a very high contender for masterpiece, but it's not really a game in itself, so it's still incredible though. And yeah, Bendy can go suck a big one. Nah, it was okay, but just it was meh. This game is only good because of you, yeah. The co-op made Forest way better than it had any right to be. Had a good time with it. But man, there's a lot of good games here. I think it might actually be a little bit higher than what it is. I feel like that's more. Now that I think about it, yeah. Yeah, that looks more right to me. Bendy can go suck a big one. Nice. Anyway, so that's the list done. Hell yeah. Now let's move on to the retro games I played. You guys ready? Oh shit. Yeah, I had so much fun, quote-unquote fun, organizing these. So they're like in order of when I played them. And I did that like 4 times because every time I backed out it reset. So, love Elden Ring so much. Really want to do a seamless co-op with it. I think that would be a blast. Yeah, that might be a blast. I feel like I still want to try double enemies in co-op. I want to do that. Retro, yeah. I wish I liked Elden Ring more. Oh, I thought Exan said that. I was like confused for a second. But yeah, it's. I mean, I get it if you don't like it. For me though, it ticks all the right boxes, and I love the game. Double Dragon 2. I actually beat this game. I won this challenge. I thought it was pretty good. Not incredible. It's good. I don't remember much about it though. Let me do a quick. Hold on. Double Dragon 2 screenshot. Let's see some stuff. Hold on. Let's do NES screenshots. Oh yeah, I remember now, kind of. Wait, that's from first. Oh, that's the first Double Dragon. Okay, never mind. It's good. Maybe the tail end of good. Shatterhand. That was pretty nice, actually. I think this is the game that had the mechanic. Hold on. Shatterhand NES screenshot. Yeah, this is the game that had the mechanic with the weird floating robot with you. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Also good, but not incredible, but it was good. Also, I apologize. I need to cut this for a brief moment. Hold on. Enjoyed the DS3 a lot, but felt there was something missing, and I feel Elden Ring hits the things that were missing. Even though I still can't tell you what those things are. It's a matter of, to me, it feels better while not engaged and changing much. Yeah, I can see what you mean, kinda. DS3 has a lot of problems with free roaming, I guess. It's a very linear game. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna BRB real quick because I need to pee, so I'll be back in a few. If there's anyone to play clips, feel free. That one might not work because I was late on the draw, so I enabled the thing right now. Anyway, thank you. I'll be back in a few.
Okay, done with the hamburger dissection. Get a burger. Hello? Probably.
Blood.
Du kan ligga här uppe. Du kedar så du ligger här uppe och slappa.
Well, the good news is that I can't lose life on this. I can still die though. What did I say earlier? I should just shut up.
That scared me.
What the fuck is he? Coop of a quick, more like Coop of a shit.
Oh, get in here. Oi! Oh my god, fuck. Whoa. Fucking hell. Thank you for the follow, Babichi. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That jump scare. Duh. What happened? I'm not sure what happened there. Thank you for the eclipse. Back to this. I think I'm gonna move this here. I gave it some thorough think. I gave a big think while I was peeing. I think Double Dragon 2 is just fine. The final boss was kind of lame, I remember it now. And yeah, but Shatterhand is good, I like Shatterhand. There was a fart comment right before that clip, I think. I might need to go actually watch it myself. I see. Celeste music, yeah. I have Celeste soundtrack playing. Alien Isolation. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, 4. Yeah, I see the clip. Mega Man X4. Oh god, I can't remember much about all the Mega Man games. As much as I love them, they kind of blend into one big blur. Wait, did it restart? Did this song just restart? Mega Man X4. Let me look at some screenshots. Yeah, it's weird that I don't remember much about this. I mean, this was early. This was like very early this last year. I think it was. Oh god, it's kind of hard to rank things when I don't remember them too well. But I think this is the part. This is the point where the Mega Man series kind of started to kind of get worse. I still like it to Shatterhand. It's not incredible. It's good. Kind of standard. Whoa. Music, chill. Very epic. This is very epic tier listing right now. I gotta lower than my end too. You caught it. Ramped up so hard, yeah. Just turned itself up. It knows how cool it is, yeah. I mean, it's a good track. I like the drums being kind of broken. You know, that reverb, whatever you want to call it. Super Mario Brothers. Hold on, it's a classic. I'm gonna hurt so many people right now. Hello, friend B&D, welcome in. How we doing? Happy 2023. I think Super Mario Brothers is just fine. I'm sorry, but it's just fine. It didn't age too well, in my opinion. I didn't beat it. It was kinda dull, kinda basic. I mean, that's expected. But I can't excuse the game for being old. I'm just gonna review them as they were. Agree on that. Yeah. Like, you can argue, like, it's the first of its kind. Of course it's gonna be not as good. But yeah, you just said it yourself. It's not as good. So it's gonna be down here. It's not meh, though. It's fine. Bubble. Oh, this is hard to rank because the game itself is a classic. I played it a lot on Game Boy. But the NES version that I played is just meh because of the lack of challenge. You can just continue from the level you died on. And the levels are like quick and short. And like 10 seconds per level. And if it was a system where you have to beat like 10 levels and then you get a checkpoint, I would have liked it way more. But now it's just like, just play each level and then you beat level number 100 and then it's done. I beat the game in like an hour, so. I like it. Oh, you mean Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, I mean, I like it too, but it doesn't really hold the test of time in my opinion. Like, I would consider Mario 2 way better than this game, and I'm gonna get to that later. Castlevania 4. Again, a game I don't have a lot of memories for. But I did watch Nado play this a little bit. Only thing I really remember is one of the final levels had like a gold aesthetic, like a lot of coins and treasures. And the Mode 7 hallway as well. I'm looking at screenshots of the game. God. These are so difficult to rank because I played them for like one day each. I wasn't expecting to have this much trouble. Castlevania 4. I didn't have a lot of like mind-blowing moments with the game, but I also didn't hate it too much. There wasn't a lot of frustrating moments. I think there was one level I was stuck on for a long time, but after I beat it, it was like kind of smooth sailing. It's still better than Shatterhand, I feel like. I think it's here. That's a good spot. Adventure Island games, man, they are also a big blur. If you showed me a screenshot of an Adventure Island game, I wouldn't be able to tell you what game it's from. 2 and 3, I have 3 here also. They are just one game to me. But they are pretty good. The gameplay is, while it looks very simple, when you look at me play these games, it looks very simple. You just run right and jump over things. It's actually kind of addicting and fun. And challenging in the right ways. Very challenging, actually. I didn't beat any of these games. God, hold on. I need to do some audio stuff. Sorry about that. I think that's okay. What a weird remix this is. They are fine or good. A lot of games are going to be on this tier from these games. There's going to be a few standout ones, but man, these... Oh, this is hard. I wish there was one more tier between these. Why am I taking this so seriously? I think I'm gonna put it at in the... I'm gonna just skip ahead and put this here too. Both Adventure Island games are here. They're fine. But at the very high end of the fine. Are we still listening to Celeste music? Yes, we are. We are now on track 15, Reflection. Tiny Toon Adventures. That was a fun playthrough. Kind of an easy game, but nothing too particularly... I mean, it was pretty clever. I played this game as a kid a lot. And going down the memory lane was amazing. So in that sense, it's here. It's at the tail end of good. Adventure Island tier. Yeah, just put one tier like Adventure Island. Never played it, but listened to the OST somehow. Yeah, I mean it's an excellent OST, so I don't blame you. Oh yeah, yet. Gradius and Life Force are kind of the same deal. I think Life Force down here is like a sequel to Gradius. Gradius though, did I beat it? I didn't. I did not beat it. I think Gradius is fine. I think Gradius is fine. Better than Adventure Island? No, it's not. Better than Double Dragon? I would say so, yeah. Hey, yeah. Spin-off of Gradius, yeah. Oh, I don't remember Darkwing Duck too well. I played the Game Boy version a lot as a kid. But the NES version? Not so much. I still think it's pretty good. It was kind of easy. I'm gonna put it into good. Better than Tiny Toon, yes, in my opinion, yes. There we go, that's a good spot. It has great music. It's made by Capcom, and it has a lot of Mega Man in it. And the music is phenomenal. As, you know, Capcom games usually do have great music. Also, kitties are having... She's licking herself very sleepily. Aww. Oi! Oi! Oh! Oh my god. Oh no, you're stuck! No! Ow! Oh, okay. God, she got stuck. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we're showing the butt to Choo-Choo. Anyway. Rygar. Oh god, I loved Rygar. I think that's gonna be the first incredible game on my list. Rygar was so good. The gameplay was... Oh, hold on. Hang on. There's some stuff going on here. Oh, nice and warm. Yeah. I loved Rygar. Is it incredible though, or at the very end of good? It's hard to say. because it was kinda... Man, this was such a sleeper hit. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it is one of the better ones I have. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be here. Such a cool game, punched way above its weight. Yeah, it had leveling, it had Metroidvania aspects to it. It was fun to explore. You're gonna see a pattern, by the way, on this list. That many of the games that make it up there are gonna be kind of Metroidvania kind of games. I've come to realize that I love NES, quote-unquote Metroidvania kind of games. The limited scope of the NES and the limitations make them more compact packages. And it's fun to see what the developers managed to do with such a limited quote-unquote budget. And I feel like it just makes them better than Metroidvania of today in some ways, because it's more of a compact package of basically what we get in like a big Metroidvania like Hollow Knight, but it's just more tight package. Quick, done, move on, and more memorable in my opinion. This game was good. Bomberman 1 is fine. The Bomberman series is so... Super Bomberman, sorry. Super Bomberman series is so weird. I still don't know. I tried to Google this, but I can't find any information about this. And I feel like I'm going insane being the only person on the planet thinking about this. But what is up with Super Bomberman 2? What is up with Super Bomberman 2? The first Super Bomberman was kind of basic Bomberman game, expected, blah blah blah. Super Bomberman 2 reinvented the wheel, made the levels way more like involved. Each world had their own mechanics, the bosses were amazing, the music is phenomenal, it had new graphics, it looked great, it played great, it was fun. Like, it was great. Then Super Bomberman 3 comes along, which I haven't played yet, by the way. It goes back to the Super Bomberman 1 style, where it's like each level is one screen, almost. A very basic gameplay. Like, what happened with the 2? Why is it so fucking good compared to the other ones? Different dev? I don't think so. And I can't find anything about it. It's so weird. But yeah, the first game was disappointing compared to the second one. Second one, if it was on the list, would be up here somewhere. But sadly, that was last year's game, I think, so it's not here. I miss Bomberman. I remember playing it on N64. Yeah, hang on a second. Didn't I play the N64 Bomberman this year? I'm pretty sure I did. Why is that not on the list? Or was that... No, that wasn't... I think I'm missing something on this list. Let me go check. Stream might lag because I'm loading stuff on the background. Let me go about, let me open this. Yeah, Super Bomberman 2 is missing from the list. How did I miss that? Did I say Super Bomberman? I meant Bomberman 64. Well, that sucks. Hang on, I have an idea. Oh, I can't do it though, can I? Oof. Will it save this? I'm gonna screenshot this, 1 second. Hang on a second. Sorry about this. Hello, Windows. Go to sleep, Windows. Normal view. Let me edit this one. How did I miss how did I miss Bomberman 64? I'm embarrassed. Oh God, please. You know what? Gonna do that. Gonna open Photoshop, 1 second. I'm editing this tier list on the fly. We're gonna do it live. Freestyler, yeah, freestyler. It's gonna be a quick, horrible. Oh god, it's gonna be really bad because I don't have time to cut this properly, but whatever. Question is, will it save my already existing tier list? I have a picture saved in case it doesn't. Okay, close Photoshop, edit, choose a file. Bummer 64, submit. It does save it, interesting. Puggers, down here. It doesn't save the order though. Oh no, the order is wrong. Professional streamer, yes. Hang on a second. I need to find a text file actually. Hang on a second. I know I found it earlier. Is it here? No. Nope, not here. Oh my god, I need to clean up my goddamn desktop. Good thing you screenshotted it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't screenshot the bottom though, I think. Oh shit. I only screenshotted the ones I placed. Oh, never mind, they're all here. Oh good. Whew. Good point, by the way. But I need to find the I need to find this text file I made for all the retro games I played. I have a text file. Why can't I find it now? So weird. Hang on. Yeah, what the hell? Where is it? Not like I removed it. I had it earlier. Okay, I found it. It was my recently opened files. Oh, there we go. Sorry about this, a little bit scuffed stream tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reshuffle this because... Actually, no, I don't think I need to reshuffle. I'm just gonna pick them in the order on the list. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea, Mottis. Thank you, Mottis. So, last one we did was Rygor, I think. No, Super Bomberman is next up, which I placed here. Okay. Then Golden Axe. We're gonna have to find it now here. Golden Axe. Golden Axe. Another classic I played as a kid. I played it on an Amiga when I was a kid, and I played the SNES version on the stream. Not a bad game. I actually like this a lot. It's always weird playing like beat 'em ups because when you first play them, you feel like there's no strategy at all to them. But the more you play, the more you realize that there is some strategy involved. Though it did get kind of monotonous towards the end when you kind of knew what you were doing and just repeating the same actions over and over again. I didn't beat this one though. The final boss, I got to him almost dead at one point. It was so close. It's a good game. It's a good game. Not incredible game, but good. Man, the good tier is gonna be overpopulated by the end of this. Is it better than Tiny Toon? Yeah. Darkwing Duck? Oh, it's not quite as good, I think. It's still pretty good. It's up here. Alien Soldier. I think this might be on the Incredible tab, actually. This game is pretty damn good. It has like 50 bosses. And this game is so much fun to learn, but there's so many strategies you can use to defeat these bosses. It's basically a boss rush game, basically. But there's some stuff in between bosses, brief moments of pure chaos, levels, and learning the game was so much fun. Like learning how things work, and it's like kind of like Monster Hunter in the way that you defeat the bosses. You learn there's a way to like defeat certain bosses in like one hit. If you have the right conditions for that, and you have to kind of manipulate things to get those conditions. If you know what you're doing during the level portion, and you get the right weapon, you get the right upgrades, you save up certain attacks, blah blah blah. You get to the boss, you can one-shot them and move on right away. It feels so good if you can pull that off, but it's not as easily said than it's what am I trying to say? More easily said than done. But it feels so good when you can get it, and you learn what works better, and it's just a learning process throughout the whole game. I got to like halfway of the game apparently before I lost it, but I didn't beat this game. A lot of retro games, yeah. There's like 43 of them, 44 actually, because we added another one. Where is that anyway? It's here, the Bomberman 64, which I missed. How are you doing, Sundown Kid? Welcome in. Happy 2023. So yeah, that's incredible. Is it better than Rygar? I would actually say so. I would say so. It's a better game than Rygar. What's next? Seems like I just skipped a bunch. Hang on a second. Where the hell am I going? Golden Axe and then Pocky and Rocky. I think I just skipped a bunch for this one, but that's fine. Pocky and Rocky. Now Pocky and Rocky is fine. Mostly because... Wait, this is Pocky and Rocky 2, right? Hold on a second. This is the first game. Did I play the first or the second? Let me check this out real quick. I think I still have... let's see. I played Pocky and Rocky 2 this year, and the first one I played last year. Not this year, sorry, last year, and Pocky and Rocky 2 I played the year before that. So yeah, I played the sequel first because that was hang on a second actually. You can tell I've been preparing a lot for this thing. No, I played the first one first and the second one later, yeah. So this, even though it says Pocky and Rocky, it's the sequel. This is the sequel, second game. Now here's the thing about this though. This is such a weird series because I have a... Like, this is another thing I didn't find anything about, but I can't help but feel like Pocky and Rocky 1 and 2 got swapped somehow. The first game feels like the better game overall. In mechanics, in graphics, in music, in level design, in bosses. Everything is better in the first game. Everything is like improved. So what happened? Did they like swap them in the Western world? I don't know. I couldn't find anything about it. I tried to do research. But the first game is fucking great. If that was on the list, it would be up here 100%. But the second one is just fine. Mostly because it disappointed me. I was expecting more of the same, even better, but it turns out that it's just a lot of steps back. It didn't look as good as the first game. And they took out the dash. You can't dash in this game. The first one was arcade game by Taito. Really? Is it a different developer? Home console by Natsume. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. Because in the sequel, they removed the dash. You can like dash in the first game, like do a belly dash. And I like that mechanic. It wasn't really an abusable move because there's so much cooldown on it. Not cooldown, but recovery time. But it was still useful in certain situations. They took that out from the sequel. Everything else is the same still, but like mechanically. But yeah, unless you mean both SNES games. I do mean both SNES games actually, yes. But it might have been a different developer. It's confusing. I don't know why the sequel feels like a downgrade in every possible way. But I was disappointed with it. Is it better than Bomberman? Yes. Is it better than Mario Brothers? I would say so. Better than Double Dragon? Yeah. I would still rank it pretty high on the fine list though. Better than Adventure Island. Oh fuck, it's I think it is better than those. It's up here. Actually no, I think I do like Adventure Island more. If only slightly. Another World? Oh boy, that's a good one. Is it incredible though? I think so. This was a fun game. It's a puzzle game. Like kind of like quote unquote point and click. Not really point and click because you don't point or click in the game. But you walk around and solve kind of like situational puzzles, and doing that with the chat was so much fun. Like we're trying to figure the game out together, and they're like, maybe if I try this, maybe if I try that, oh that works. And it was just a fun experience. And I believe there's multiple endings too, but I don't know. Both were by Natsume. Oh, okay. I mean, I still don't understand why the second game is inferior in every way. I don't understand. There's got to be something. There's something weird there. Like, why would they take steps back? I don't know. I'm not going in order, by the way. I just realized I'm not going in order. God damn it. Battletoads is next. Battletoads. Combat Frogs. I actually like this game a lot. Is it incredible? No. It's somewhere here. Better than Shatterhand? I would say so. Better than Castlevania 4? No way. It's here. Solid spot right there. I like it. Very goddamn difficult. I don't think I made. I think I made it like barely halfway. If the game had unlimited continues, I think it would be way better. But as it is, you having to restart the whole game after your game over, it's kind of rough. Super Punch Out. Don't remember much about this. How far did I get? Super Punch Out. Opponents. Let me Google all the opponents and see. There's a handy picture here. This is good. There's a tier list within the tier list. Easy peasy. So hold on. I got to like... Can you see the mouse? No, you can't. I think I got to the Macho Man. Did I? Or did I get to the Clown? I remember the Jet Li wannabe dude on the medium tier, third guy. That guy I remember the most. Where is that game anyway? Oh, here. Super Punch Out. It was a good time. I liked it. But learning the mechanics of a Punch-Out game is always a tough cookie because it's just trial and error. You kind of want to read about it rather than learn it yourself because it's so difficult. But I wanted to avoid reading about it, about the game, which made it really hard to understand how things work. I think it's at the tail end of good. I think for me personally though, maybe it's down here even. I'm trying to think like what game would I play if I had to choose between playing this one and this one. I think I would play Pocky and Rocky, or maybe not. It's so close here. I would definitely play Adventure Island over Punch Out right now. So I think that's a very good spot for it. Next on the list is Kirby's Adventure. Oh boy, that's a good one. Incredible. Oh god, this is a tough one because it wasn't a particularly difficult game, but I had so much fun with this game. It was such a chill, fun little game. This is one of the few games where I didn't even worry about the challenge. I just played it for the fun of it, and damn, it's good. It's gonna be here on Incredible. It's a babby game, but it's a really good one. A lot of fun, a lot of chill times. And I actually kind of almost run out of time because the game is kind of long. But visually and like it is so polished and so well executed game. Mechanically and visually, what they were going for, they nailed it. Like the intro screen with where they draw Kirby with the brush strokes, it's so good. It is like so good NES stuff, I feel like. I'm kind of losing my voice, actually. So tonight will be a shorter stream. I was gonna play Noita afterwards if I end this early, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, now it's Another World. I've done that. It's up there. Guardian Legend. Oh my god, another legend of a game. This is also kind of a Metroidvania. You have to go through the areas in order, but the game happens to take place in like a hub area. I think it's an incredible tab. I like this game a lot. It's a shame I never beat it. Any game that allows for free exploration is going to be up here. Is it a masterpiece? No. Better than Kirby. I would say so, yeah. God, no, I wouldn't. It's kind of the same tier. I'm gonna put it there. Shadow of the Ninja / Blue Shadow. It has different names based on where you are. This was very, very basic. Very basic game. It's fine. It's fine. Better than Bomberman? I would say so. Down here. It didn't do anything to reinvent the wheel, but then again it didn't have to. The final boss was pretty good. Yeah, that's a good spot. I don't remember much about it, but it was kind of basic. Earthworm Jim. Oof. Oof! I kind of want to make one more tier just for this game. It was very meh. Earthworm Jim is like one of the 2 games I ever played on the retro nights where I actually just said like, I still had an hour left and I game over it. I was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to redo this again. I don't want to do it again. No, I'm quitting. I actually quit it because I just didn't want to play the first 5 levels again because there were Earthworm Jim tier. Yeah, it's at the very last. It is beyond meh. I was expecting a lot of good stuff too. I was kind of disappointed, so maybe I'm biased. Because me and my friends, me and Sachin and another friend, we played the sequel a lot on the SNES back in the day. And we loved it. It was great. I loved it. It was awesome. But that's the sequel. This is the first game. It's pretty much the same deal, same kind of gameplay, but this one was just a pain to deal with. Didn't enjoy it too much. The jumping was awkward. The mechanics were awkward. The music was annoying at some points, and yeah. F-Zero. Okay, so I played this game twice. Where the hell is that here? I played this game twice. I did the Night League in one session, and then Queen League. But I have put them into one slot because it's the same game. It's definitely in the good tier. I wouldn't say incredible. Would I though? I played a shitload of F-Zero, really. Did you ever complete the master difficulty? Now that I'm looking at these 2 games, I would still consider Mega Man X. Man, I can't remember much about Mega Man X4 though. I'm gonna swap these. Love that game. I'd totally be down to play some more of it today. It's a good game. I can't complain about it. I'm still considering if I should put it into Incredible. It does make you rage though, right? This game makes you rage. If none of the other games make you rage, this one will do it. Bumping into the Sunday drivers, as I like to call them. was so aggravating. Like, what the fuck are they doing on the racetrack? Get out of the fucking racetrack. You're not even part of the race. Get out. Like, then they bump into you and you hit a wall and you're like, and they're not, like I said, they're not even part of the race. Get out of there. I'm raging right now just thinking about it. Totally raged. Oh yeah. Never played the original, but I loved the Game Boy Advance back in the day. On the Game Boy Advance, and F-Zero GX is godlike, and still gotta play the other later GBA games. I might play the other ones too. I still need to do King League. So yeah, the Knight League I beat. Queen League I didn't beat on hard difficulty. I got to the final track though a couple of times. So King League will be in the future. I probably won't beat it, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. It's gonna be here. I still think Castlevania is better than F-Zero. Yeah, that's a perfect spot. I don't think it deserves a spot up here. Next game is Gremlins 2. Down here. That's fair, yeah. Gremlins 2 was actually surprisingly good. It was very short and not very easy. The final level really kind of put me through a lot with the jumping and the weird top-down view jumping. And it had some tricky spots, and it was pretty cool. It was kind of faithful to the movie. I think it's at the tail end of good. Would I play it rather than Tiny Toon right now? 100% yes. Would I play it rather than Golden Axe? I think so. But it's somewhere in here. Right there. Darkwing Duck is still better, I think. So yeah, that's a good spot. The bosses were pretty good. Like I said, it was very faithful to the movie in surprisingly effective manner. Like you get the weapons upgrades as kind of you do in the movie. In the end, you have the Rambo. Oh wait, this is Hollow Knight music. Okay, let's do Hollow Knight. Look at that! I have dropped only 66 frames today. Wow, new record. I've been dropping a lot of frames recently on my streams, so. Yeah, Gremlins 2. Yeah, okay, good. Done. Nice. Contra 3. Oh, I kind of fucked myself with Contra. Because I played it on hard difficulty instead of the normal. I think I would have had so much better time with the game if I had played it on normal difficulty. But I was like, that's gonna be too easy, so I'm gonna do hard. And it was really, really difficult. So I'm gonna base this review on my experiences, because that's all I have. My experience with this game was fine. Don't you hate that? Can't rate it fairly because you fucked yourself. Yeah, I do hate that, but sadly that's gonna be my way of doing it, because it's the only way I can. Sadly. I feel bad for that. God, I should have just played on normal. I was a bit too much of a tryhard. Should just play them and enjoy the game for what it is. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Yeah, killer of tier lists, for sure. Better than Pocky and Rocky or Punch-Out? Yes, it was. But I think Adventure Island still beats it. I feel like I would have loved this game if it was a normal difficulty, because it was a lot of fun. Super Mario Bros. 2. That was a good one. That was a great game. I loved this. Way better than the first game. Incredible? It's pretty damn close. But no cigar. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Man, Castlevania 2 will be holding back this wall right here. It's like not letting anyone past it, because once I get like, oh, Castlevania, oh no, it's not better than that. Better than, it's not as, I still enjoyed F-Zero more, I feel like. This was a fun, nostalgia trip. I played this as a kid a lot, and I beat it as a kid a lot. Is it better than Mega Man X4? No, it's not. Yes, it is, sorry. I think it is. Boom. Sounds like you might need to bump Castlevania. The problem is, the big problem with Castlevania is that I don't remember much about it, which is why it's here. I don't know why it was so forgettable to me. I don't even remember the final boss. Was it just Dracula? Let me Google it. What did he look like? Yeah, Dracula. Oh yeah, the weird flying gargoyle thing. Hello, Thor. It is always Dracula. Yeah, but I think even then there's usually a second face to him that's different in each game. I think it's this guy, right? Hold on, let me show you. That's the final boss, right? I have no memory of this boss. Also, hello and welcome, Thor. I think that's going to be the theme of the stream. Let me Google it. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot. With when you play like 43 games in 1 year and one day, you play the game for like 1 day, you're gonna forget a lot of them, which I've been doing. Some of them kind of pop out and you remember them well, but then there's others that you're like, how was this game again? But yeah. Hello, No Pine Prince Live. What a time to join a stream. Welcome in. How are you doing? How is 2023 treating you so far? But yeah, we're making a tier list. If you're interested, this is my tier list of my normal games. No, normal games. Elden Ring and Tunic won easily, and Bendy can go get bent. It wasn't bad. It was just meh. But yeah. And here's the retro games I played. This is the second tier list I'm making. Bubble Bubble and meh. Yeah, it's because I played the NES version and I had played the Game Boy version as a kid. I believe in the Game Boy version you cannot continue from the level you died on. So you have to get to like, I think you have to beat 25 levels or something, or 10 levels to get a checkpoint, something like that. In the NES version, you can continue whenever. You just die on a level, you continue from the same level, and again, and you just did it, and you beat the game, and that's it. What's the challenge? There's no challenge. It's a great game, but it's ruined by the fact that it's just, like, I think I beat the game in like 48 minutes or something. And because I didn't know that the game had infinite continues like that. Hello and welcome. Kapichinikov, welcome in. S tier soundtrack. Oh, Bubble Bubble? Doesn't it have like one song? The music is great, it's a legend, but games today may take so much more time to beat than games of 20 years ago, and the price hasn't changed. Yeah, true. Great song, yeah. Oh, the Bubble Bubble one. It's a good one. I still remember it. But yeah, also the fact that you have to play two players to get the true ending. That is some bull honky, that one. You have to beat the game with 2 players to get the true ending. Fuck that noise. It's just meh because of that. I'm sure it's a good game, but I don't understand why you can continue freely. It's weird. Just weird. Adventure Island 3, we already covered it. It's the same game. It's a good one, but I can't separate these two in my mind. It's just a blur. So they have like a shared spot there. Mega Man X5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Another meh game, I think. But a really good meh game. Should I put it at the end of fine though? I didn't like this game. It was very disappointing. I made like a big deal out of it too, because Mega Man X4 was the last one. Because back in the day when I made these retro challenges every week, I used to play a Mega Man game every month. Every 4 weeks I did a Mega Man game from the beginning. Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on, until we got to 10, and then Mega Man X1 and so on. And then I reached Mega Man X4 and I stopped because That's where I thought like the games weren't worth playing anymore because they started getting too long. But then I came back with Mega Man X5 later, way later, and it wasn't good. It has an S tier track. You can call that an S tier OST. Hold on, what game? I'm missing something. Opinions are spicy. Yeah. If you think it's meh and you put all the bottom of fine, you should bump Castlevania to the bottom of incredible. Hold on, which one? This one? Oh, you're talking about Mega Man X. If you hate it. Oh, you mean this Mega Man X5? I don't think I hate Mega Man X5. I think it was just... It kind of deviated from the formula a lot. I'm trying to remember. I was very kind of disappointed with a lot of it. About Mega Man and Castlevania, yeah. I think it's fine. I don't think it's... God, it's kind of weird because... It's the worst Mega Man game I've played. But that's still... It's still okay. That's not a bad thing. Just like Dark Souls 2... Being a bad Dark Souls game doesn't make it a bad game. I think this is a good spot for it. I think it barely survives the meh category. Barely. Like by a sliver. But you know what? Yeah, I will agree. I'll put Castlevania here. Because the more I think about it, the more I remember about it, yeah, I had a good time with this game. I can't really think of any faults for it too. That's a good thing. You won me over, Exan. Oh god, Lester the Unlikely. Oof. Lester the Unlikely. I like what they did with this, like an anti-hero sort of deal. Where you're just a bumbling buffoon. It's a unique idea, I like it. But man, that doesn't make it a good game. And having to restart the whole game when you game over, oh shit, that's so annoying. But what I do like about it is that the more you play about Lester, the more Lester like stands more upright. He kind of changes his animations a little bit, so he kind of changes into this kind of normal person instead of being like a failure. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's still down here though. All I know is the episode where AVGN was raging at Lester the Unlikely. Yeah. Same, actually, before I played it. Okay, I would probably put it here, but one thing that makes it go back in the meh category is because I was cheated out of the victory. I was fucking cheated. I was scammed. I had the very last life going. The timer was at 0, which means I can still finish my current life. All I had to do to finish the game and win it was walk up to a bomb and drop some water on it with a spoon. Like that. Then I would win and beat the game. And I knew I had to do that. I had tried to do it earlier and missed the fuse and lost. But then we googled, I think friend B&D was here helping me. He googled that yes, you indeed need to do that. We were just checking, make sure that I know what I'm doing. And I tried again. I was like 1 pixel off, I think. Honestly, it looked like it hit the fuse. But I was 1 pixel off and I failed. The thing went off and I lost the challenge. Still salty about that. So, fuck you, Lester, you're down there. If I had won, it would be like up here. No. Oh, this fucking game. Oh, you heard your name, eh? What if I... Hold on, let me try something. Nah, I was gonna say some random name and see if they pop in. Like, oh. Like, what if I said like there's something like Salemba and if he popped in. There it is. What if I say something like Sachant? I wonder if No? Damn it. How about question nothing? Nothing? Oh, just testing. Because, yeah, I mean, I do it too. I sometimes have to stream at a kind of low volume on the background and I hear like my name. What is this? So, you know, guilty as charged as well. I was delayed and heard you say you were off by 1 pixel. Yeah, you know, Lester. Anyway. Fish person? Wait, what? Anyway, we were at Lester. Oh my god. Immortal. Immortal. One of the best NES games I've played. Masterpiece? Fucking close. Yeah, this was so... Hello, Taylor again. Tilor. This was so good. This was such a good game. It came out of nowhere and... But it had its problems though. But even the combat was so good. It's so basic. You're just standing there with your freaking stupid staff. You dodge left and right like Punch-Out and just keep whacking. It feels so simple when you first play, like you mash buttons and attack. But the more you play, the more you start realizing that you have to dodge left on when he swings left. And you can do a combo if you time it right properly. And it gets into the state where you can never be perfect at it because it's so... It takes more reactions than humanly possible sometimes. But by just playing it more, you can get a little bit more consistently good at it. Not good enough where you can beat the fights without taking damage, but good enough where you can beat the fights every time. And with good luck you can beat them without getting hit a lot. It's a weird place where it's sort of addicting to learn the fighting, even if it's very simple. And just the overall exploration, the weird D&D mechanics it has, and the puzzles. It felt like a quote-unquote hardcore game for the NES. Most quote-unquote hardcore game I've ever played on the NES. With everything insta-killing you a lot and you actually having to think a lot how to beat certain puzzles. Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be Masterpiece tier, yeah. Generally loved watching that game. Yeah, that was good. I might make a video. If I ever make a video of any of my retro challenge challenges, that might be the first one I do. A lot of things were so specific in it as well. Yeah, I like that game a lot. That's gonna be Masterpiece tier. Yeah, that was one of the highlights of my year, definitely. Calling it a masterpiece is wrong though, but it's S tier. Let's put it that way. It's S tier. Demon's Crest. SNES, I think. This is, yeah, Super Nintendo game. Let me Google. Let me Google something. Final boss. Let me just check what the final boss looked like. Demon's Crest. What, that thing? It looks way different from what I remember. Was there multiple endings in this game? I've been waiting for you to rank Immortal so I could just scream to place it in S tier. Yeah, kind of the same. Yeah, that was the final boss, I think. There's so many... Oh yeah, the slime boss too. Yeah, there were so many cool things about this game. I think there must have been some kind of optional boss because I'm seeing shit like this that I don't think I ever did myself. Maybe I missed an optional final boss. I don't know. I remember this guy being the final boss. Hang on, I saw a screenshot of him. It's a very small screenshot, but oops. Hold on. I'm messing up a lot, 1 second. There we go. That's the actual final boss, I remember. I think it was a good time though. In the game you can turn into various different gargoyles. You can unlock them and they have unique abilities you can use. This might be incredible tier. It's just primo SNES. Primo Super Nintendo stuff. Graphically, audially. It's just, and it's Capcom, so it's great. The flying mechanics, I enjoyed them a lot. Better than Castlevania though? I would say it is. It's up here. Also, kitties are having another moment where you can't quite see them. Choo-choo, what are you doing? Oh. Seemed like a fun game too. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Very dramatic. Ear licking. The clip you did yesterday has 485 views. I don't know what recommended it ended up on, but I'm dying. What the fuck? Which clip? Wait, hang on a second. Did we go viral? Oh my god. Wasn't there a second one like it or something? Yeah, there was the one for the NES, the Demon's Quest, I think it was called. Demon's Quest 1 and 2. One, I think, was on Game Boy, second one was on NES, I think. But that's crazy. Almost 500 views. What clip is that? Can you link that in the chat? ASMR subreddit. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. What? Why that one? Okay. Sure, of all the clips. I didn't post it anywhere. That's kind of weird. That's odd. Maybe the word Taylor somehow got viral on the clip name. I don't know. That's insane though. Anyway. Why? Yeah. Of all the clips, that one. God, I kind of wish I could play it on the stream somehow, but the new clip player doesn't allow that, sadly. Anyway, let's keep going. Where was I? Oh, Life Force. That was a good one. Life Force was a lot of fun. It was a very chunky game though, in some places. Definitely better than Gradius. Definitely on good tier. But at the very end of it. I'm not a big shmup fan, which is why it's not gonna be any higher than this. Golden Axe or this one? What would I play right now? Probably Life Force. Gremlins or Life Force? I would still probably play Life Force right now. Darkwind Duck or Life Force? I think I would play actually Life Force. Here's where it ends. Shatterhand is something I would gladly play again. I think these need to be swapped too. Shatterhand was good. Shatterhand was very good. Also, yeah, Mega Man X4 was also pretty good, but this one's way more memorable to me. Fun game. With fun mechanics. Yeah, music is great. RoboCop versus Terminator. Ooh. Should I put it to fine? I think it's fine. Not meh, because it's pretty good. Like it's very frustrating game in many ways. It's about learning patterns and where enemies spawn a lot. But it's not bad. It's kind of basic SNES fare. But it's at the very end of fine. Oh, remember that one? Yeah. It would be higher if the last part where I got stuck wasn't so annoying. But there was one guy on a, I still remember this because there was one guy on a ledge shooting at me, and I was hanging on a rail trying to get to him, and every time he hit me I fell down. So somehow I had to make my way to his platform so I can shoot him. I can't shoot from the railing, I think. And I just couldn't deal with that part. Or maybe I could shoot, but I just couldn't reach him properly. And I just couldn't beat that part, and eventually I knew that you have to use a certain weapon to like the homing missiles there. I think you can shoot off the railing, but you have to use homing missiles. I was like, well, I wish I would have known that like 30 minutes ago, before when I still had time left, but I never got to the final level even, so very much remember it too. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's fine. It's not bad game, not a bad game. Oh, now it's Alien Soldier. We already did that. Alien Soldier is amazing game. Love it. Golden Axe 2. I actually did beat this one. Okay, it's time to Google again. I remember the first game so well, but not the second one. Golden Axe 2 final boss. Oh yeah, it's the guy with the weird sun attack. Like a fireball thing. It's pretty standard fare. As far as like... It's very samey to the first game. A lot of the same stuff. I'm looking at the screenshots right now and don't remember a lot of it, I'll be honest. Kind of forgettable, mostly because the first game kind of is more prominent. I'm gonna stick them together, right there. Boom, done. Kind of like what I did with Adventure Island. Power Blade. Power Blade. Oh, this is extremely basic. This was extremely basic game. I would say it's better than RoboCop. But that's it, it's here. This was the most cliché and basic NES game you can think of. You move left and right, you press A to jump, you press B to throw a projectile, and that's it. That's the whole gameplay of the game. There's nothing really outstanding about this one. It didn't really try anything new, nothing. It's just basic as you can get. And after playing games like Shatterhand, these two are kind of similar. You can, even if the guy looks the same in these two. But this one just has so many more mechanics. This game had like a weird mechanic where you can find two upgrades. They can be A, B, or C, and A, B, or C. And you have combinations, and it does different things depending on what two you pick up. And it's fun trying out different things, and yeah. A third favorite human, friend B and you, hell yeah. Nice, third, hell yeah. But yeah, that's a good, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Here. Man, this game is difficult. It's so goddamn difficult. Is it good? I would say it's maybe fine, maybe at the end of fine, or maybe at the beginning of good. I would prefer to play this over Tiny Toon right now. And Golden Axe games too, yeah, it's definitely better than these, I would say. Some of these seem quite hard to rank, yeah, mostly because I'm comparing games of completely different genres. Like here, Life Force versus Ghost and Ghouls. I'm just thinking like, which game would I play right now if I got the chance? All that's a little bit biased though, because I beat Life Force. I didn't beat this game, so I would probably play this one just to see if I can beat it. Actually, better way to do it is to, if I wanted to re-experience the game the way I did back then, which one would I pick? Life Force, 100%, yeah. This one got really annoying towards the end. In that sense, it goes down a little bit. I would definitely re-experience Darkwing Duck. And Gremlins too. Maybe not Golden Axe though. Yeah, that's a good spot. Perfect. Got it. Nice. Very difficult game. You know, it's Ghost and Ghouls, and so I know, I'm pretty sure you have to beat the game twice to beat it too. So you have to beat it once and then again to get the actual ending, which is just bull honky to me. It had a lot of cool fun mechanics though, like the level had a lot of unique mechanics, and some of them were good and others were really boring and annoying, like the auto-scrolling level, the sea level. I remember the water level so well. That was really annoying. Having to play through that every single time I game over, it was like, ugh, please no more. But other than that, it was like a lot of fun. Oh, Mischief Makers! Oh my god, I'm gonna be biased as fuck with this game. I still consider this as one of the best N64 games. But I'm biased, I apologize. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. The soundtrack is goddamn phenomenal in this game. I still listen to it sometimes. It was just a good time. This game was just a good time. Better than Kirby. Kirby and this game are kind of similar. Both of them were kind of easy to beat, but I didn't care. It was just fun. It was a fun one, yeah. Really fun. I recommend this to anyone who likes like hidden gems. It's a weird game, but man, my nostalgia runs deep with this one. It's even higher than Another World. God, it's gonna rank high. I keep thinking like, fucking hell, man. Oh god, it was so good. Yeah, I just love this game. Sorry. I'm a weeb. I apologize. It is such a weird experience, but the music is amazing. The bosses are incredibly fun, most of them. And it's just wacky and random and weird, which I enjoy in a game. Solstice. Ooh, Solstice is a good one too. Honestly, I think Solstice is a masterpiece too. Why are two of my masterpieces top-down isometric games with a buff wizard? I don't know, but I seem to have a type. Solstice might even be better than Immortal. That was such a good... Oh my god, I need to show you guys something. Let me show you something. The one with the crazy map. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Oh god, it's so big, it's loading. Oh my god, my stream is gonna die. Yeah, Solstice is one of those, another one of those Metroidvania games. It surprised me, really, like, thoroughly surprised me. Here's the map for the game. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. It has like zones, biomes. Like there's the maze down there where you can fall into. And the final world is designed perfectly, which is like on the far right. It's called Tower of Ultimate Terror. Sorry, no. Hang on a second. Sorry, yeah, Mines of Insanity on the right. You get down there by falling from slaughter yards, and it's such an inconspicuous little hole on the ground that you think is a pit where you die, but you can't die in this game from falling into pits. It's just a random pit. Right there where you fall down, I can't really point to it. There. That pit right there. You just jump over, you don't pay mind to it. But if you fall down, you enter this final area. And that was kind of clever. I was like, if you play the game long enough, you realize that there's no pits in the game. But there's that one pit in Slaughter Yards that you jump over. You're like, wait, so what's down there then? But I had to Google it myself because I'm a noob. But I thought that was clever. Like that, I was looking for the final area so long until I figured that out. I didn't beat this challenge, by the way. I failed it, but I did beat the game afterwards by using cheats. Trying to navigate this with Q was crazy. Yeah, that one part where you tried to help me get the key from the other side of the wall that was the only part where I got actually confused. But once I learned it, once I realized it, oh, I see, then it kind of... And you kind of create the mental map when you play the game. I had that pretty much down up here, that whole map. Like I knew how to get to different places, and that's what makes it so good. And eventually, when you die, you game over, you start the whole thing from the beginning. But that's okay, because you know the map up here. So you just beeline to all the scrolls, the 5 scrolls you need to get. You can get them in like 10 minutes if you know where you're going. Just beeline to them, get the scrolls, and get to the final level. So in that sense, it was a lot of fun to learn. Like once you learn where the scrolls are, it's very easy to get to them and very fast. And then the final tower where you climb all the way up was awesome. Reminded me kind of the Mega Man Maker level I'm making, where you kind of fall down, but you can't die. But yeah, I would put it up here. It's hard to rank these two. It's a good game. A hidden gem. Definitely. Ninja Gaiden 3. Slightly disappointing. Not a bad game. It's definitely better than... It's definitely here. I would say I had a better time with it than F-Zero. Should I put it up here? I think I should. It was actually pretty fun. A little bit disappointing though. The first Ninja Gaiden is still my bae. Has a special place in my heart. Second game was okay, kind of forgettable. The third game, as well, kind of forgettable. Now I played the modded version. I played the hacked version where you get unlimited continues. Because as I've explained many times, it has 2 versions. The Japanese version, which has unlimited continues and is a fair bit easier, than the US/PAL version, which has limited continues, enemies deal more damage, you get less upgrades, bunch of bullshit to make it harder so people can't beat it over one weekend. So I played kind of an in-between version, where I played the Western version that we got, but I hacked in... There was a fan-made hack that makes the game a little bit more like the Japanese original version. Not fully the same, but a little bit more. Kind of an in-between. It was good though. It was a good, fun time going back to Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden, yeah. What else did I play? Did I miss one? I did miss one, didn't I? Let me see. Okay, I never listed Bomberman 64, so I think we skipped that one. Bomberman 64. It has its problems, so not incredible, but it is in good tier. Ninja Gaiden is special for me as well, because it's how I found the channel. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black, right? Yeah, I mean Sigma, sorry. Yeah, that was fun. How did you find it? Didn't you find this like through someone else, or was that through Ninja Gaiden? Can't remember. Bomberman 64 though is a classic. I played this as a kid a lot. The music is still phenomenal to me. Definitely up here. Definitely better than F-Zero. Actually, I kind of feel like F-Zero is too high up on the list a little bit. Boom. I still think, oh god, it's hard to... Like, I keep going up this list and looking at the games, and I end up here. God, it's even better than Ninja Gaiden in my opinion. There. Incredible, yes. Yes. I love the game. A lot of people have problems with it. I don't really see why, but The optional ending, quote unquote, or the area you can find if you find all the golden cards is so fun to get. I didn't do that on the stream, but I remember finding those things as a kid with my friend back when we didn't have internet, and we actually found them all eventually, and it was a moment like, oh my god, you unlock a new level and shit. That's awesome. Oh, this had the final boss that just would not die. Did it? Yeah. I think so. I had followed you through a shout out, but stopped by because you were playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma. So wait, do you like Ninja Gaiden Sigma? Was that a game you actually enjoyed in the past? Or I don't think we've ever talked about Ninja Gaiden Sigma that much. Or were you just curious about the game and you wanted to see me play that? Anyway, let's go back to the list. Super R-type. Not a fan of shmups. In this game it was a lot of fun destroying things. The explosion sounds felt like very oomph. I liked it. It never got boring to play through the game over and over again. Wait, no, you don't even do that. You beat the game and you move on. You never go back. Right. I never played Ninja Gaiden, but I wanted for a while. I was debating whether to get Sigma. It's a bit of a special case. It's my favorite action game of all time, but it's a little bit unconventional the way it controls. It's hard to explain, but basically you wanna be either blocking or dodging at all times. You don't want to be moving around. Either block or dodge, and that's your two things you should be doing. I mean, of course, attacking, but when I'm talking about when you're not attacking. That's something that's kind of hard to get used to in that game, because I see a lot of people play it and run around during combat like this, and then they get hit, and it's like... I mean, that's your first natural instinct to do. When you want to move in an action game, you press the left stick and you run, but that's bad. Don't do that. You have to hold the block and then move, so you roll instead. Anyway, yeah. So that's hard to get used to. I was watching Chairman play that, and it was rough because it's a hard game to learn. But once you do, though, it's freaking, it's up there. It's great. Super R-type is I would say it's good. Better than Tiny Toon? Barely. Better than Golden Axe? I would say so, actually. Better than Ghost and Ghouls? Or yeah. I think that's a good spot for it. I got to the final level, I think. And the bosses were pretty good. The game was so difficult though, goddamn, or maybe I'm just bad at shmups, I don't know. Comic Zone! Ooh, that's not very good. It's fine. I liked the idea, the execution, the visuals, but the gameplay was just kind of obnoxious a lot of the time. Comic Zone had a really unique style at least, yeah, for sure. It excelled in that aspect, for sure, but having to restart the whole game was, again, the big problem with the game. If you're gonna have a game where you have to restart the whole game, at least make it fun to do so. There's many games that you have to restart fully, and I enjoyed them. Like Battletoads. And Alien Soldier! Look at that, Alien Soldier is in incredible status. And in that game you go all the way to the beginning if you game over. However, this game is not fun to replay. You can't really speed things up. There's a lot of boring stuff where you just whack boxes for like 10 seconds. And there's no other way to do it. And so I'm gonna actually definitely not as fun as Pocky and Rocky. More fun than Mario. It's here. That's the perfect spot. I still enjoyed it more than Shadow of the Ninja. Did I though? Oh god, no I didn't. It's here. That's a good spot. Perfect. Only a few games left. Chip and Dale. I beat this game in like a couple of hours. It's not bad, it's good. Though I feel like playing co-op is the way to go. I didn't, so... It's kind of, you know... Same as Tiny Toon. Rank-wise. Kind of not too difficult, but fun little game. Capcom made it. The music is amazing. Better than Tiny Toon, though? Let me think. I think so. Better than Golden Axe. I don't think so. It's like so close. Super Turrican 2. That's a very recent one. Very recent. This game was so good. I enjoyed it so much. Things went to boom. It was fun to kill things. The weapon system was fun. The music, that one track that I loved, mwah. I still listen to it sometimes on YouTube. It's called, what is it called? Worm World or something like that. Wormland. I like that track so much. Where is it here? It's better than Ninja Gaiden 3, I think. Better than Bomberman 64. Is it though? Let me think. I think it's better than all of these. For sure. Oh, it's so close here. I think this is the sweet spot. It's here. Yeah. It is incredible. I wasn't expecting much from it, but man, that was a fun time. And final game I played this actually yesterday is still fresh in memory. My thumb is still smoking from yesterday from tapping the button. Let me show you something. This is actually... Hang on. This was me yesterday. Oh, it doesn't loop. Why don't you loop? There we go. That was me yesterday, basically. Anyway. Sakata Shinshiro. What? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. It was okay though. Was it good or fine? Is the question here. Guy in the GIF. Oh really? Oh, I didn't know. I just found it online a while back. And saved it. Gunsmoke. Let me... God, I played this yesterday. Why can't I remember? The one mechanic that I don't like is the invisible poster thing. I feel like it would be so cool that once you buy the poster in the shop, it doesn't give you the poster, but instead it shows you where it is. You get to see it in the overworld, like, oh, there it is. So even if you get it, then you can get it. Then even if you die, you know where it is, so you can shoot that spot and get it because it's invisible. Because the whole idea of the game is that the poster is somewhere on the level. It's just invisible. You have to shoot the spot like 8 times to find it. And I actually had to look up one of the locations. So it would be cool if you can buy the poster for 40,000, which is a lot. And then you can see the location, so you know where it is every time. But alas, that's not how it works. And I wasted 40,000 and a lot of my precious life trying to get that money for nothing. All F moving on. Did you end up beating the challenge? Yeah, I did. I did beat it eventually. Even though I did kind of cheat on the 5th level by looking up where the poster is. The big problem is that there's no turbo. God damn, this game needs a turbo option. Holy shit. Because my thumb couldn't take that anymore. Let me see. Where would I put this? I still don't consider it as good as... I think this is a good spot. I think I would play this over Gradius, but not over Pocky and Rocky right now. Just a small hangover. Oh boy, Salemba, have you been getting the drunkenings? Oh dear. Drunk Lemba. Anyway, there it is. There's the tier list. Solstice and Immortal. Absolute gems. You can see there's a type of games I enjoy, which is top-down isometric view games with a buff wizard. So please give me more of those games. I can't believe Mischief Makers actually made it to the top of Incredible. That's pretty incredible in itself. But yeah, it's pretty much what I expected, honestly, when I looked at the list. I wasn't expecting to put Leicester down here. I was actually considering putting it in fine, but the way I got robbed out of the win in Leicester. God damn that, I'm still salty about that. Making music. Yeah, I saw that little song you sent me. That's pretty cool. I forgot to reply. But yeah, it sounded pretty good. Anyway, there you go. I'm gonna screenshot these and send them to the Discord as well. Hope you're having fun. I'll repeat my statement. I'm making music. What you think? I'm guessing you're having a lot of fun. I'm assuming. Hold on. I can't see. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's my tier list for... Nice. Sorry about the flashbang, by the way. This is the tier list for the regular games. Everything seems to be okay here. I still feel like Black Mesa deserves a spot higher up on the list, but there's some really good bangers here, so I can't really put it any higher. You placed Stanley at fine. Man, sorry we can't be friends. I feel like the bucket joke got really old, and I was kind of sick of it by the end of it. That's why I never went back to it. I was gonna go back and get the other endings and stuff, but I was just sick of it. It was funny at first, and the way it kicked off into the DLC was genius, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. But then like 3 hours later, I'm like, oh. Loved the bucket joke. I did too at first. I loved it, but then it got really repetitive and... yeah. That was kind of a disappointment, a little bit. There you go, though. It's not a bad game. It's fine. It's fine. This was a perfect way to tag this, because I think of the game, I think of Stanley Parable, and I'm like, it was just fine. It's true. Yeah, they all match. I think House should be higher up, actually. But there's some bangers here too, I can't really do that. Anyway, I think I'm done for today. Thank you guys for being here, thank you guys for watching, I'm gonna call it there. I know I'm calling it a little bit early, but my voice is going out right now. MS Paint Speed, let's do a MS Paint Speed rule first. Q winning Twitch's 2022 Cutie Award, presented by Nipsey. Let's do a one cool Google before we end it. The first... Did I say Google or Doodle? Don't worry about it. Oops, don't do that, please. YouTube, stop it. Stop it. Hold on a second. The blinding light. Dougal. Dougal. Amazing prompt, yeah. Oh, face cam is not here. Oh boy. How would I fix this? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. No one saw anything. It's fine. I've been here all along. It's a group hallucination. If you didn't see me. Perfect. Anyway, doodle time. Doodle time. Presented by Nipsey, I'm assuming. There we go. But it's great. Sal, don't you go quiet, dude. Sal! Oh, God. Anyway. Okay. I have an idea for this. I have an idea for this. Hang on, let me hold on. I can't think of a good award for that. Do you like my shiny bald? It's particularly shiny right now because of the MS Paint Doodle thing. Also, I can exit the screen. I can pick the colors myself. Click, click. It's kind of spooky. Help, click. Okay. I like the way the shine bounces off your scalp. Thank you, thank you. My eyes show so shiny. Yeah, it's the freaking paint flashbanging my face. I'm just gonna YOLO this. Let's see. Did you get a haircut? Actually, yes, yesterday. No joke, I cut my hair. The little stubble. It's gone. Anyway, let me do this drawing. Q winning Twitch's 2022 Cutie Award presented by Nipsey. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Of course. Hold on. How do you do that? Ah, that's perfect. Gotta have the dumpy as well. He's like Garfield. I mean, she. Oh god, hold on. Oh god, how do I draw this? How do I make a cutie? I don't know. Sure, I don't know. Yeah, first place, I don't know.
Finish!
I don't know what to draw on the freaking thing, whatever. I blanked out. There you go. Done. QT, yeah. Gotta have the axe though. Done. I missed the wizard hat. Yeah. About as thrilled. She's about as thrilled I'd actually be in this situation. No, look at yourself. You're happy. Could have drawn an uwu on the cup. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, hold on. Technically not an undo, so I can do this. Technically not cheating. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. Undo. Cheating. Uwo. Uwo. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Uwo. That's like a winking uwo. Oh no, that's even worse. That's adorable. Thank you. Oh boy, where's my music? Give me back my music. I'm gonna play the same song I played in the intro. Can't go wrong with some disco descent from Necro Dancer. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. That was so much fun. Happy 2023 to everyone. Hello Bagman, this is Jam, yeah. But we're gonna call it there because my voice is going. No one is streaming. Any suggestions? I mean, there's Velectronic, but I rated him yesterday. Does anyone have any suggestions for targets? Endalan is not streaming though. Wait 12 minutes for Salemba. Well, shit. Salemba, can you stream? He's streaming, really? I don't see his stream. Okay, yeah, he just traded. Okay, yeah, I thought as much. So, what should we do for 8 minutes? Or 10 minutes? Any ideas? Does anyone wanna redeem? Nah. I really need to pee as well. God, that's an awkward timing, man. Freak Mojo. Snack time for kitties. Well, there's the kitty snack time. Guess we can do that. Thank you, by the way, friend, for saving my ass. Did you accomplish your New Year goals, Mottis? Are you alive? I'm still technically alive. Technically. Let me actually get the right song for this. Bit of a mood whiplash here, but no. Hang on. There we go. They know. Let's get some light up here. A little bit of light. First kitty treat time 2023. How about that? And for that special occasion, we have some normal herkkutikkus, nothing special actually, just normal basic stuff that I've always fed them. To celebrate this special occasion, I will feed them the stuff I have always fed them. Yes, perfect. It's been a while, eh? Can't you find it? Oh, there we go. Tipo is like, please. I want some too. Okay, I need to cut their claws. God damn, owie. They're like little goblins. There you go. Come on, you can do it. Ow. Nice. Oh, hey Salemba, can you stream early? So I can raid you? We're kind of stalling right now because there's no one to raid. Oh, no, 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 no. She stole it. Don't do that. No, you're too eager. She is a goddamn goblin. Look at her. Goddamn. Okay, let go. I'm gonna be wounded. Ow. Or we could raid Freak Mojo too. I haven't even seen his streams ever, so maybe that's actually a good option as well. I'm gonna feed them a third one. Just to celebrate 2023. I think everyone here knows Salimba already. I feel like, you know, we could try raiding someone new. I don't know. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. God, they're so sharp. Her claws. Choo-Choo is so ladylike. Tipu is so goblin-like. No, Choo-Choo, no, 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 no. Okay, never mind. I just complimented you and you proved me wrong, Choo-Choo. God damn it. What are you doing? You're not even biting it. Something is wrong. Oh, there we go. Ah, good. Come on. Oh god, that's... I'm gonna piece it into little bits. Yum. Oh, don't eat my finger. What are you doing? She likes it, don't worry. Okay. I just turned on my TV by accident, whoops. One second. Let me check the chat. I think I missed a lot. Hello, Risakola. Happy New Year to yourself. Loving the new pod, by the way. Thank you, Salimba. I can start early. I mean, thank you. He's playing Marvel Snap. Oh. Can you show me the tier list? I fell asleep. Sure. There's the one for the regular one. Elden Ring and Tunic, God tier, Bendy can go get bent. Everything else is kind of nice in between. Dark Souls Randomizer almost this masterpiece tier, but not quite. Sekiro right after. Retro Challenge tier, Solstice and Immortal, Absolute Gems. Lester, Bubble Bubble, and Earthworm Chim. I'm heading out. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Have a good one, Salemba. Have a good stream. Me earlier, me right now. Yeah. It's a great... It is a banger. Mischief Makers took a surprisingly high spot. I kept thinking like... It just kept rising. And Alien Soldier, also a really good game. Rygar surprised me positively as well. Solstice, yeah, that was a good game. It's hard to pick between these two. It's really difficult. It's kind of funny that most of my past masterpieces are top-down isometric view games with a buff wizard. I guess I have a type. Rygar is also a goddamn classic. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like I mentioned earlier, I really like it when the NES games try to do Metroidvania kind of stuff, because it's a more compact package. It's a smaller game, obviously, because NES. So you can still get the awesome, fun adventure Metroidvania experience, but it's a smaller package, so it doesn't overstay its welcome, which is why I love those kind of games so much. like Rygar and Solstice and Immortal. And Guardian Legend 2 is up there as well. More of that, please. Lester was that game where you are a computer addict and you are transported, right? Yeah, on a boat. And you're basically a buffoon. And again, only reason why this game is so low on the tier list is because I got cheated at the end. I got robbed from the win. I missed by like 1 pixel the final thing where I have to pour some water on a fuse, and I missed it and I failed the challenge. Even though I was right on it, and I call scam right there. Where on the list is Alien Soldier? Up here. Incredible. Hard pick between these two. I like them for so different reasons. No worries, there's a lot of stuff here. Completely different reasons why I like them, but they're both excellent. Now granted, I have a lot of nostalgia for a lot of these games, like Bomberman 64 made it a lot higher than it should, probably. And Mischief Makers as well. But yeah, that's the list. Is that Robocop versus Terminator? At the bottom on fine, yeah, it is. It was fine. Not a great one, but not exactly meh tier either. I'm gonna post both of these tier lists to my Discord as well, to immortalize them. Oh boy! Salemba is live! Let's go raid Salemba. I'm too lazy to... It's easy to just copy paste the name. I think I missed that stream. I'll watch the VOD later. Nice. Wait, do you like the game? Thank you, friend, for those raid messages, by the way. Let's go say hi to Salembo. He's the only one from my followed list, aside from Velatronic. But I raided Velatronic yesterday, so... Holy shit, how come there's suddenly 20 people here? What happened? There was like 12 just a moment ago. Hello and welcome, guys. Okay, goodbye, guys. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I'll be back on Tuesday with more Psychonauts 2. I love Terminator and Robocop, really. I had a tough time with it, but it wasn't a bad game. I recognized the good things about the game, but man, it got really annoying towards the end. But yeah, again, have a good one, guys. Have a happy 2023. Kitties happened. Oh yeah, true. They're the real star of the show. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Have a happy 2023. Hopefully this year will be, at the very least, decent compared to other years. And yeah, go say hi to Salemba for me. Love you all. Have a good one. And as always, stay awesome. Bye bye.